really, really horny hairdresser.
I was like, you need to stop pulling my hair. I'm going to start to act up, okay?
Hey guys, welcome to Foreplay Podcast, a safe space for all things sex. Remember, if you're ready for sex, you're ready to talk about it.
Welcome back to Foreplay. It's Pride Month, so go kiss someone, I guess.
Be gay if you want to.
Be gay
if you want to.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
I have a kind of a weird story. I don't really know where to go with this one. As you can see, I got my hair done. And most of the time when I do my hair, someone else does it. Whether it's Jada, Emilee, G, someone.
Yeah.
But this is the first time that I got it professionally done in like years. Now, when I tell you I'm down bad, I'm down astronomically, okay? So just keep that in mind throughout this whole story. So anyways, I walk in, the guy, he sits me down, and for some reason I thought I would keep my mask on the whole time, but I guess that doesn't really make sense because you're like bleaching like in here.
Yeah.
But anyways, so he's like pulling my hair and he's like, are you okay? And I'm like, don't worry about it. Like, it's fine. He was like, are you sure you're okay? I'm like, yeah, no, I'm fine. Just break it. Do whatever. I don't care. Anyways, so he finishes brushing and he's like gonna start applying the bleach. He's like, can you take your mask off for me, sweetheart? And I'm like, I can't myself. Sir, stop it right now. And listen, I know he was probably just buttering me up. Most hairstylists do that. He could have been gay for all I know. I have literally no idea. But that's how down bad I am that I was like, in my head, I was like, anyways, take my mask off. And he's like, wow, you're so beautiful. I was like, thank you. Anyways, so starts bleaching my hair. And he is doing it really fast and a lot, which is fine. And he accidentally flicks a little bit and it lands right here. And I'm like, and he starts panicking. He's rummaging around as fast as he fucking can.
It landed in your eyeball?
No, right below it.
Oh,
Could you
right below
imagine?
it.
In the eye.
Yeah.
He's blind.
Oh,
That would have been horrible. Anyways, he starts rummaging around. He grabs a cloth and he comes this close to my face. And he's look this really concerned look on his face. And he's going like this. He's like
inspecting
And I'm
your eye?
you can't do this, sir! Stop! So I'm just just keep your eyes closed. Just pretend nothing's happening. Continues with his business. And I had my phone, those little capes they make you wear?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had both arms out of it because I was holding my phone. And again, splashed a little bit and it got on the armrest, but my arm, it didn't hit my shirt, but he was like, sweetheart, you got to put your arms in the cape. And I was like, okay, sir, I will. Thank you. And then, bleach makes your scalp itchy as hell. And he starts washing it out and he's pulling on my hair. Not just rinsing out, pulling. And I didn't mean to do this, but obviously it felt good because my scalp was so itchy. And so I let this little sound out. I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
And
What was the sound?
it was just just something super quick. He's like, what the fuck? But anyway, so I let a little sound out, and he kind of stops what he's doing and grabs onto my head, and he was like, "Are you okay, sweetheart?" I was like, "I'm just gonna go right now, sir. Bye-bye." Anyways, that's the whole story. I just.
And he's not really, really horny hairdresser.
I was like, you need to stop pulling my hair. I'm gonna start to act up, okay?
Yeah.
Stop.
That is the hottest thing. Oh my god.
And he looked, okay, you guys know the movie 365?
No.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I'm going to show you guys a picture of what the main character looks like, but I'm sure people watching know what I'm talking about. He looked like this.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
But
God damn.
he was skinnier,
Oh.
and his hair was
Okay,
half
we'll,
up, half
we'll put
down.
a picture up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a
so,
rustic man.
Anyway, so I he had a mask on. I didn't know what the other half of his face looked like, but yeah. So
But you could tell.
You could tell? What did his dick feel like?
I don't know. He was
Oh,
like,
it rubs up on the lip.
You're like,
your hair wash. You're like,
and he would come in front of me, in front of this, you put your head back and
Yeah.
you're washing it. He would walk pretty much like standing between my legs, and he was like wiping away like the bleach that was like surrounding my face, and he was like, you need to stop moving, like I'm trying to like wash your face. And I'm like,
He's like, stop moving.
Put his hand on your throat.
yeah. I'm like,
Squeezes it a little.
That sounds awesome.
Oh, I'm picturing like a total hair salon porno.
Like,
Like
it
you guys
was
just start
fully-
fucking while you have the bleach in still.
it was
Yeah.
crazy.
That sounds awesome.
So yeah, that's the story.
That's what I'm searching tonight.
Yeah.
I never
honestly.
searched for like, scenes, but that one.
That's
I want to watch that movie.
Yeah.
I like wasn't expecting it to happen. I didn't know who my stylist was going to be. And as soon as he started talking and he was like, sweetheart, I was like, I can't, sir. Let's just like not talk this whole time. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Meanwhile, you're dripping wet.
yeah. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my
Nice.
story. I thought it was so funny.
Anybody else? What's new?
Okay,
Shack
dive right
lackin'.
Really quick, this isn't a sexual story, but I just feel like I just want to talk about this on the pod anyway. Me and my mom went on this crazy ass fucking hike together.
yeah.
So we went on.
Oh no.
This is so much. You guys. I straight up almost died, and I just want to put that out there, like point blank. Like I have never been that close to literally dying. I think ever. So here we are.
We've heard those words come out of your mouth a few times.
I
I feel
know.
like this one tops it.
Yeah.
It really does. Okay, so we go to this hike in, where was it, Waterton, and you have to take a ferry in the morning to get there, take this in. So you're going on a fucking island to go on this hike. Now, all that's going in my mind is like the island where like Kong is on, meaning grizzly bears, to where I'm like, we're going to like die probably on this island. Like it was just the most perfect scenario, like mom and daughter, like
Yeah.
And so we get on this ferry, and the guys are like, okay, so just so you guys know, like, you guys are the first hike of the season. So, like, no humans have been, like, on this mountain.
No doubt.
If you guys see anything or if it's too dangerous, like, make sure you turn around. I'm like,
You're like, can I turn around right now?
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, like, little scared, but, like, having a good time. Like, here are the vibes. Like, it's a nice day. We get on the trail. Not even 10 minutes into this trail, there's bear shit all over the ground.
Oh my god.
And it's fresh, bro. Like, fresh.
like steamy.
Steamy, basically. And context to this, my mom went to the store to get the bear spray. But she called me because she was like, it's $54. Like, do we want it? And I was
Yeah.
like, I mean, I don't know. Like, we're probably going to be fine. No, we should have got the bear spray. We should have got
didn't
3.
have bear spray.
We didn't have the bear spray. We did not bring the bear spray because it was $54 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
Is it your life or is it 54? I don't, like,
Yeah.
So we're going and it's like, okay, whatever. So we're going on the hike. The first like couple hours are like super beautiful. Kind of forgot about the bear, like having a good time.
Yeah.
So we get to this part of the hike. Now I will insert a picture and I will show you guys after. This was so fucked up. So it's like literally a mountain that's like this, ice and snow that goes all the way down like this to the fucking bottom, like, very far. And we have to walk across. And it's ice. Like, if you slip, you're going to the fucking bottom. And they already told us they airlifted people out of here last year. I'm wearing basically runners. Like, we don't have anything on our feet. I go ahead of my mom because I'm like, look, I don't want you to die. Like, I'm kind of mentally preparing. If I do die. I first step 10 feet down the fucking hill.
You go 10 feet?
Yeah. And I slip down and I'm like looking at the
Instantly starts
bottom.
crying.
And I'm like, fucking kidding me. And my mom's like screaming. We're both holding each other, like getting across. And this is like probably like 30, 40 feet across. And then we like get to another little like normal part. And then there's another fucking ice cliff.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, okay, so we're like making it across. Fuck. Lived to tell the tale of that one.
Thankfully.
Then we get to this section of the hike where there's an 8-foot ladder, like this, and then there's a cliff, and you go down the hill beside the fucking ladder. So we get up the ladder, we go through this cave, and then to get out of the cave, there's like probably a 7-foot like drop to about a 3-foot wide walkway. So you have to jump onto that little fucking edge so you don't fall off the fucking mountain. Then we survived that. My mom's audibly praying at this point. Literally. And it gets to the point of the mountain where it's like, okay, yeah, so imagine a 3-foot walkway around the like circumference of the mountain. We're holding onto rope. to get.
Oh, you're like, no.
And it's windy.
No.
Like so windy. And me and my mom were just like you're holding on so tight because you're
Oh
you
my
let go,
God.
you're going to die, like straight up, no word of a lie. And I'm like, Kate, I gotta focus. We get around to like all the way around the fucking mountain, takes us like 10 minutes. Then we get to the part and there's these like keener hikers that all like sitting there and they're like, okay, just so you know, like we're not going any further because it's like way too dangerous. Like you'll die if you go any further. And me and my mom were like, sick, like we're not gonna go any further. Like we want to go home.
Yeah.
So then we're like, okay, fuck it. Like, let's just get down. My mom's super fucking scared at this point. These ladies are like coming up and they're like, hey, we just saw a grizzly bear back there. Just letting you guys know.
Sick.
They were like, do you guys have bear spray? We're like, no, we don't actually have any bear spray. And I'm like, Mom, do we have bear spray? No.
Was this worth saving $54?
Literally. And then we have to go back down the mountain, back down the same ice trails.
Oh,
We're like gonna
no.
almost literally die. I'm like taking videos and like I'm playing some like Billie Eilish on my phone, just like to have
Happiest ever.
My mom's praying like out loud. She's like, if anything happens to me, my keys are in my left pocket. Like I'm like, Mom, like I'm not gonna let you die on this mountain. I swear to God. And then we made it down and it was fine.
Sweet.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Yeah, hiking is really no joke.
Yeah, that was probably definitely like the craziest one I've ever done in my life. And
Your
like,
mom, what does she say about it now? Was she like, did she go get bug spray? Did she get bear spray?
Yeah, I think she did. She's like, next time we're bringing the bear spray. And I was like, yeah, character building.
Because
Yeah.
your mom is such a like hiking keener.
Mhm.
It's like, come on, G, let's do this. It will be fun.
Yeah, oh yeah, we had some near death. Like I was at the point where I was like imagining the bear killing me because like that was the only way I could like process it and be fine with it. Like I was just like, 23 years, like I've had a really good run. Like if I get eaten by a bear, like that's kind of sick. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so made it out alive, boys. But
Thank
did
God.
think I was gonna die.
You did the thing, though.
That's
You
scary.
fucking did the thing.
Mhm.
How long did it take?
Honestly, it was supposed to take us 8 hours, but my mom is fucking crazy, so we were sprinting that bitch, and we did it in like 4.
That is a scary shit.
Yeah.
4 hours?
I know, yeah, but I'll make sure Sonia insert all the pictures, and I'll show you guys the videos because it's fucked.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Mhm.
Wow.
Would you do it again?
Honestly, no, mainly for the fact that there was so many bears. Like, if it wasn't as, like, snowy, like, probably in, like, July, August, there's probably not that, like, when you have to walk across, there's probably not ice. Like, it's probably pretty melted. But, I mean, if you're keener and, like, you want to, like, go hard, that's the one to go on. But if you just want, like, casual family fun.
Yeah. Was it super beautiful?
Yeah, oh my God, like, the Instagram videos I got, sick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Burned so many calories.
Yeah.
Out of fear, probably.
Yep.
Your heart rate is just constantly going.
Literally, like, anxiety at a high. But yeah, that was mine.
Wow.
Yeah. But positive note, tell us about your ebook.
Oh yeah. Okay. So coming out with an 8-week like mind body challenge, or not challenge, but like transformation. So 8 weeks, 3 workouts a week. And I'm super excited. I finally I was working with a designer to do it. So it looks really good. And I got videos for everything. And I'm so proud of it.
Heck yeah.
Because I've been like fixing so many things on it and just like sitting on it. So now it's finally out. So anybody who like wants to buy it, that's like watching right now. So I'm going to do like $10 off the ebook. And then right now I'm doing free accountability for the first like 20 people who buy it. So I'll be like checking in with them and like one-on-one support. So yeah, super excited about
That's awesome.
that. Yeah.
Link in the bio.
Yeah, link in the bio.
Sick.
How long have you been working on this?
I have been working on it. Well, I was creating all of the like workouts and stuff and then putting my clients through it since like the first time we locked down.
Wow.
And then I saved all of that stuff and then had my like empowerment challenge. So I had all of those resources and tools for my empowerment challenge. And so I put all of those in there. And then I also like do subconscious imprinting. So I put like statements and stuff in there. And then Carrie, she put yoga videos in there.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's yoga in there.
Oh, that's
There's
awesome.
like
Sick.
journaling prompts, and yeah, there's like videos for all of the exercises, which I got a photographer to do, so they look sick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
so
that's fucking awesome.
super
Wow.
stoked about
That's
it.
awesome. I gotta go buy that shit, y'all.
Yeah,
Seriously.
yeah, it's like gonna be the best deal ever right now.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So exciting.
This has been something like I was working on in the wintertime, and it was just so stressful, and I just didn't. I had it. She gave it to me, and I just couldn't put it out. It just wasn't the right time, and like, yeah, mentally just was not there. And so the fact that I'm actually putting it out now is just like whole, yeah, it's like a
Wow.
relief, such a relief.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
the what's new link in the bio.
Hell yeah. Hot girl summer.
Yeah, hot girl
summer.
summer. Anybody's been beating your meat?
Who wants to go?
You've been beating your meat a lot.
Yeah, and I actually got someone else to beat my meat as well. this
Yeah,
weekend.
hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, brother.
So, y'all, it's been a while, but I did have sex this weekend, and I had sex multiple times.
How many
this
times?
weekend.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Ballpark.
if I'm being like 100% legit, probably 10.
Amazing.
Like 10 times one night. Yeah.
We love to see
And like
it.
the pussy was raw, won't lie. Like didn't use lube pretty much the whole night, but I was also like super wet the whole night, so it was okay. You win some, you lose some. You know?
Yeah.
it's true.
But
It's all good
a
cause.
couple highlights that I wanted to share of this experience was the first thing. We started fucking in a pool, which is just life-changing. Like I can cross that off the bucket list for sure.
Can you tell us about the part where he lifts you off and then eats you? Sorry, you tell it. You tell it.
Okay, so we're making out intensely in the pool. Like it's getting so steamy. Like we're basically like dick is touching the puss, but it's not in yet, but we both want it to be. Then he just lifts me up, puts me on the edge of the pool, and then just like eats me out while he's just like in the pool for like a long ass time too. Like
Good.
the vibes
And
are
was-
there.
What was it? How was it?
It was great. Honestly, really good. There wasn't like a lot of fingering, but like that's fine. We can always add that in later,
Yeah.
like, you know, but it was good for the first time with someone. You know, when you do something with someone for the first time, you never know if it's gonna be good or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you do it 9 more times, and you're like,
Yeah, you're like,
yeah,
yes,
it's
yes,
good.
yes.
Like
Yeah.
I like a sore pussy in the morning.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
a sore pussy in the morning. And
Yeah.
when your hips, it hurts to
Yeah.
bend.
Oh God!
Oh. You went
that's
to
the
the
best.
gym, my friend.
Oh, I got my calories.
Your Apple Watch is like 3,000 calories. You're like,
CrossFit.
yup.
Literally.
Yeah.
And then we go to the bedroom, and just this one highlight of this whole sex experience. So he's fucking me. What's the position? Is it just missionary where they're on top looking at you?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So that's happening. Dick is in me. And then he chokes me, and then he looks at me, and he's like, "Open your mouth." And I was like, and then I do it, obviously, and I'm like looking at him, and he just spits in my mouth, and then we start making out, and then he's like,
Oh my God! Your head is hitting the headboard. You're like, oh, we love it.
and it was just great sex. Like,
amazing.
I just needed that in my life. Yeah. I don't even know what else to say, guys.
Oh,
We're like,
It's good.
congratulations.
Yeah.
Round of
Honestly,
applause.
like I needed it. Holy shit.
yeah.
But
Your
yes.
pussy waited for that.
It's
Oh,
true.
it waited. It was
Yeah.
Earned
patient.
it.
It was patient. It was real patient.
It was real.
And it paid off.
Mm-hmm. But more stories, hopefully, to be shared.
Yeah,
very
For
soon.
sure.
The goal is to have as much sex as possible.
Completely.
This summer.
You know?
Like just
can't stop, won't stop. Another
Yeah.
club.
Another
bus.
club.
no
No
sleep.
yeah.
Yeah.
The pussy will not sleep.
No, and it doesn't.
No.
For nobody.
For nobody.
For nobody.
Clock is
Clock
ticking.
is ticking.
These eggs won't be fresh forever. I'm just kidding.
Let's pump the brakes.
We
Yeah.
don't want the eggs fertilized.
I would rather swan dive off of a roof.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a bit graphic. That's a bit graphic.
Oh, goodness me.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have a story.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, listen. So, preface for this. I really like like degradation.
Yeah.
And I also have a praise kink. So they kind of like go together.
Some twist.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I really don't like vanilla sex. It's just, right? It's just not my cup of tea. And I had been having conversation with my partner, being like, hey, this is what I want. Can you do it? Thank you. Anyways, so we had the conversation, and then we had like a date night or something, and we're in the there. This is a long story, so just buckle in.
Buckled.
Okay.
We're in. Okay, no more preface. It's warm. We decided to go drive around a rich neighborhood because that's what poor people do when they want to feel good about themselves. Is they just go and look at things they can't have.
Yeah.
And so we're driving around, and I'm like, you know what? Let's go get ice cream from McDonald's because it's dollar drink days or whatever. So we're in the drive-thru, and he like puts his hand on my thigh, and he's like, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you when we get home. And like my partner is very quiet and not vocal like that. So I was like, what did he say?
Sorry, what?
Can you run that by me again? And me being the dumbest I am, I'm like, well, let's hope the ice cream like doesn't make me shit myself. Like, what response is that? And he's like, okay. Anyways, so we get home, we eat the ice cream, we're like watching TV, and he goes, oh, I'm gonna go shower and then I'll be back. And I'm like, okay.
That's a cute.
And
Yeah,
he goes, he like, so I'm sitting on the couch and he's like standing, and he goes to lean over me to like kiss me as he's about to leave to go shower. And he like grabs me by my neck and just starts making out with me. I'm like kind of confused. I'm like, I don't know where this is going. I thought you were going to take a shower. I was like, I'm not prepared for this. Starts making out, like clothes are coming off, but just my clothes.
Yeah.
And he's like going crazy. And then he stops and I'm like, what? What just happened? And I'm like, okay. And then he backs up a few feet and just looks at me, and I'm like, what? And he was like, well, what the fuck are you waiting for? Like, what are you waiting for? And I was like, oh, yes, sir, sorry, sir. Like, I'm sorry. So whatever. I get down on the ground and like start sucking his dick, and he starts absolutely just face fucking me. Just like, just going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he kind of like pushes me, so I'm like back, but like still supporting myself.
Yeah.
And he like, this is so embarrassing. He like whatever touches me, and he's like, wow, you're so wet already. Like, that's fucking pathetic. And I was like,
That's
I was like, listen, I'm gonna need to run some laps after that one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, yeah, like, what do you want from me? So he says that, and he starts face fucking me again. And then he stops and like aggressively pushes me on the ground and just starts fucking the absolute living shit out of me. And then he pulls me back up, and he's like, I want you to like taste yourself on me. Cause like,
yes.
and I was like, okay, whatever. So whatever. Starts face fucking me again, and then he just leaves. He just walks away, and I'm sitting on the floor like,
just in pieces, in shambles.
I'm like, did I just die?
Yeah, still tasting your own pussy in your mouth.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if he did this on purpose, but he stays in the shower for like 45 minutes. Like, he's gone for so long, and I'm like, what? Then comes back, acts like nothing happens. Then we start playing Mario Party. Wait, we're not done. We start playing Mario Party like nothing happened. And I'm like, did I miss a memo here? I was like, what? Like my brain's like processing.
Yeah.
What? We go to the bedroom, and we're watching TV, and he all of a sudden just like goes over top of me. He's like, I can't fucking wait any longer. And I was like, okay, sir, like whatever. I start
Okay, sir.
I wasn't saying that, but I'm not gonna tell the story.
No, this is fantastic.
So,
I'm
but you
shocked.
were like, yes, daddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, daddy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So whatever. Yeah. He's like over top of me. We're having sex. All is well. And then he comes and he stands up to go like clean himself off, right? And he's like, don't move. I'm not done with you. And I'm like,
You're like, okay.
what? It doesn't really matter. Anyways, so he's like, yeah, don't move. I'm not done with you. So I'm like literally like Okay.
Waiting for the cum towel.
Yeah, literally.
And he's never done this before, so I was like, what is happening? Whatever. Cleans himself up, comes back over. He's like, where is your vibrator? Like, where do you keep your toys? And I'm like, all over the house. Like, where do you want to go?
Yeah.
Grabs one of my toys and he starts edging me. And I'm like about to come and he's like, no, like not yet. And then he'll like take it away. And then I just like would sit there for a second and then he would do it again.
Oh,
And then like he did that like 4 or 5 times. And then finally he like lets me
Bad.
come and he's like, you better say thank you. And I was like, thank you, Daddy. And then yeah, so that was pretty crazy. Sex.
Wow.
wow.
That is fan
Yeah,
fucking
that's
That is-
awesome.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Hasn't fucked me since, but it's fine. That's a whole other topic.
Oh my god.
That is fantastic. And you know the craziest part of that? I don't know why. Maybe it's because I've been in your house so many times. Maybe it's because I've seen you naked. But I can literally picture you guys. having
Yeah.
sex. Nothing was left to the imagination.
No,
like
not
I
a
know where
thing.
he's walking to clean himself off.
Yeah.
That was a full movie.
Yeah, it was.
And I can like
It was
watch
a
him
movie.
take a shower too. Like I just know, like he just goes and then he goes in the shower. I know what it looks like. I know what he
I
looks
can
like.
hear him walking up the stairs when he needs to. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's so funny.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. It's weird because, like, again, I mean, I like kinky sex, and people always talk about like subspace. You get into subspace, and I was like, no, that's bullshit. That's not actually like a feeling that you have. But, and this could have just been me like being like in my own head. When he left to go to the shower, I was like, like not dizzy, but like in this weird state, and my mind was like very confused, and I like just got so tired. I was like, I need to take a nap now, but it was super weird.
For those who don't know, what is subspace?
I guess it's like a state of mind when you're like engaging in play, I guess.
As
Is
a
the best
sub?
way. Yeah. I'd never experienced it before. I just heard about it and I was like, I wonder if this is what it is, but I have no idea. Anyways, that's my
So out of 10, what was the sex?
I would probably give it like a 7. I like kinky sex and I think it could have been kinkier, but that's just me.
Nice.
But he's still very apprehensive. I don't know if he wants to like not hurt me, and I'm like, no, literally punch me in the face,
literally step on me.
please. Yeah.
Wow. That sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You guys do that again.
I hope so too.
Okay, boys and gals, it is hot girl summer.
It
and
really is.
literally hot.
Literally.
as
Hot.
fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what happens when you're hot? You smell like shit.
It's
Yeah.
and it's unavoidable.
And your pussy smells like shit.
Your pussy smells like shit.
It's
Your balls
cooking.
smell like
It's-
shit.
yeah.
Your ass
Yeah.
smells like shit. Yes, sir.
I
Literally.
swear I change my underwear like twice a day.
Oh, okay,
It's
so
not-
you do that too?
Get
Yeah, because
into it.
It's there's just you can't just sit in it.
Yeah.
No.
No.
You'll move that TikTok. Did I just send it to you? Where it's like you catch the drift and you're like,
Yeah.
Literally.
I'm sorry.
So diving in, we're just going to talk about hygiene and just even what we're all doing to stay feeling fresh. You know who I always think of is Bretman Rock. He just looks so clean. I don't know how
Yeah.
to describe it. Like I just want to lick his body.
Yeah.
Like, and we're going to be that clean
Mhm.
for hot girl summer.
Completely.
So what do we got, boys? Who wants to go first?
I more have a question or
Yeah.
something to keep in mind. So, what, like, I want to know, because we're kind of talking about dates, going on dates post pandemic kind of vibe. What are your like top things to do pre-date? Day of, let's say. You can't suddenly fix your eating habits because the days have already led up to this.
Yeah.
Day of, what do you do to make sure you're good if you're gonna get fucked?
I definitely shower.
Shower,
Good one.
100%.
shave because hair keeps smell.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
true.
Oh my
Makes you
God,
sweatier.
right?
Mhm. And if you don't like fully shave, this is where you gotta maintain
Mm-hmm.
that bush.
Yeah.
Okay, question on top of that.
Okay.
Now,
Mhm.
babies. You can put baby powder on them. Keep
Yeah.
them all dry. Can
Yeah.
you do that to yourself?
I'm pretty sure you
To
can.
like make it
Yeah.
nice
Just
and
not all the way inside.
No,
Yeah,
just
like
like
on
a
the
pat
crease
on
of your
top.
Oh
leg.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%. And like a little fresh sea breeze scent going
Oh,
on with
yeah.
the baby powder.
I
Yeah.
feel like that would help
Prevents chafing.
Yeah, there you go.
So
because
Powder your
I
ass.
get mad swass. Okay,
Yeah.
like even right now, I'm like, oh, I need to
yeah.
change my entire outfit.
Okay, so baby
Yeah.
powder's on the list. Of
Yeah,
things.
that is such a good one. I'm gonna try that.
Me too.
Lots and lots of water.
Mm-hmm.
Pineapple
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, if you can, and cranberry too.
Cranberry.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I always forget to do that. I'm always like, I'm gonna get pineapple juice and I'm gonna
Yeah.
do the whole thing, and I always forget. But if you just have it in your house, drink that.
And they make diet cranberry juice
Ooh.
for anyone who
Another-
needs it.
For all those diabetics out there.
I have a list of things that can contribute to the smell. Smoking.
Ah,
God
Yeah.
fucking damn it. And I
know
I
my
put
car smells like
in
weed. I know that shit does.
literally
a bad thing.
I don't know.
I put a dash.
It is an edible, honestly.
I put a dash in my notes and I said LOL first one on the list.
Yeah.
Pelvic floor. Oh, so you can do that. Strength and orgasm. I was like, what does that mean?
Like
Strength and
from your
orgasm. Oh yeah.
floor? Like Kegels
Oh.
and stuff in the massage.
Gotcha.
thing.
Yes.
Oh,
the massage
okay.
thing.
Okay, yoni balls.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Insert
Legs.
picture.
Mm-hmm.
And then probiotics and antibiotics.
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Probiotics and not antibiotics. What's the
Yeah, probiotics.
Oh yeah. Okay. And then unbleached tampons.
Huh.
Yeah.
Tampons get bleached.
Yeah. Yeah. So you want to avoid try getting organic or just use a Diva cup. It says no douching ever.
Yeah.
And diabetes can also be a higher for vaginal infections. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get into that.
But a UTI, which I can vouch for that, makes it worse.
Yeah.
And my UTI, it's not like I bleed enough to put in a Diva cup.
Yeah.
I don't really bleed enough that I want to be wearing a tampon for all day because A, tampons are expensive, and B, my tampon, I'll pull it out at the end of the day and it has a little bit of blood.
Mhm.
And it can pull out your fucking
Yeah, and it can pull out my IUD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
ugh.
there's just enough blood
Mhm.
that always seems to drip out.
Yeah.
And it mixes with that said sweat.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I'm in a gym, so I'm constantly moving around.
Yep.
I literally, this is so gross, but this is the podcast. We just share it all.
Yeah.
That's true.
I will get a whiff and I'll be like, are you fucking kidding me? And I'm straight up changing my underwear 3 times a
Yeah.
day because
Yep.
it's just, I'll put a piece of tissue paper
Yeah.
right there. Holy
You
shit.
gotta get those liners.
Yeah.
I
Yes. Yeah.
swear by those. And I'll even just wear them on days where I'm just I think I'm gonna have a lot of discharge today.
Yep.
I'm just gonna wear them.
It's true,
And then
'cause-
it's doesn't fuck your underwear up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're in a situation where you can't change your underwear, it's perfect because you can just throw out the liner.
Exactly. And I'm going to do that
Do it.
because it's,
Except if your ass is still sweating, then there's still
you can put a little liner up your ass crack.
Get the liners with you. Refresh, you know?
Yeah.
True.
You take off your pants to fuck someone and it's just a liner here and a liner here.
You know what? The perfect preparation because you've showered, you've drank all the
Yeah.
water,
Mhm.
so much cranberry juice, and now
Mhm.
your cooter's just flushing it out a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah.
It's going through the cycle.
Yeah.
You wear the liner for the however many hours before your
Mhm.
date,
Yeah.
and then right before you get there, you rip that shit out.
Yeah, and then if your
Exactly.
underwear smells beautiful
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's the ticket.
That's
Yeah.
the
Okay.
ticket.
It's the recipe.
Yeah.
Hot girl summer.
I'm
Come
learning
on.
so many things right now.
Yeah.
Okay, now my turn.
I love this energy.
I don't know what's going on. Heat makes you smell bad. We all know this. Now, very important things for people who have hoo-haws,
Yonis?
yonis. Thank you. Okay. What is the one that's good and what's the ones that bad? You want to wear cotton panties,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, cotton panties Make sure your shit's breathing. If you're at home, don't wear fucking spandex. Let that shit air out.
Let it air
Yeah.
out.
Walk
Especially
around.
when you're sleeping.
Exactly.
Yoni smells worse in spandex.
Yeah.
So much worse.
Truly.
It sticks.
And then it slides. You know what I mean?
Slide.
Slippery slide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
truly.
So yeah, cotton panties. Don't wear spandex if you can help it. Let that shit breathe. Again, drink as much water as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, heat does cause yeast infections. I know some
like
people, it happens. Me, I can't control it. It's just as soon as it's hot, my vagina's like, I'm like, okay, it's fine. And some people it doesn't affect at all. And like you were saying with diabetes, I feel like that also screws me over.
Mm-hmm.
So because we're in a heat wave right now, my vagina wants to die. Anyways, but I drink like 2 of these in a day.
Yeah, that's
That's
good.
like 4 liters of water.
There you go.
Yeah.
It also said your omegas and vitamin.
Oh, I need to start taking.
Yeah,
Yeah, vitamins are key right now.
vitamin D, omegas. And it also says eat your veggies.
Love
Well,
veggies.
Yeah, a lot of, because with your, I'm like totally just reading, yoni, just like your gut, skin, and other organs, your vagina is also an ecosystem, and your vaginal ecology affects your overall health and vice versa. So you got to be watching what you eat because there's a whole microbiome.
Yeah.
Well, that explains a lot because I eat like shit.
Yeah, and your yoni's taking the brunt end of it.
Yeah.
She is. She's
Yeah.
not happy with me right now.
She's like, Maddie, you better treat me right.
Yeah.
With respect.
And I'm like,
Respect.
but look at all these chips and pop that I could be eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get better at eating. At least, okay. Listen, I eat fruits. Okay, I'll have like 1 fruit a day.
Yeah, that's awesome.
She was like,
Fine.
listen, eat a fucking fruit once in a while, and I was like, I'll try. So I've been doing that. But veggies, I find so much harder to eat.
Mm.
But I like peppers, like cut up peppers. I don't know why we're just talking about. I don't know what tangent we're on.
It's like,
You just gotta cook veggies and just put honey on them.
Yeah.
Honey and balsamic.
you gotta make it fun.
Throw it in the oven.
Yeah, make it fun.
Veggie art. So
Yeah.
like make them into little shapes and little fun things, and then you can just eat it. It's fun.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
do that.
Okay.
Yeah, make your food fun.
I'll try.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, is that all you have to say about the
That's
UC?
that's all I had to say.
Okay, so I have another just gracious free tip for you all.
I'm
Oh.
so ready.
Blessed.
Okay, so lately, I always have random skin diseases. Like, we'll get into that. But,
Yep.
like, it just always happens to me every 3 months. It's something else. But I've been struggling with lately, which I never had before in my life, is like butt acne. And I've been
Ah.
realizing that I've been getting it from sitting in my leggings after a workout, or even just like going on a hike and being in my sweaty shit all day.
Mhm.
And I got it really bad the other day because I was wearing jeans at the office and I was sweating. I was sweating all fucking day.
Mhm.
But I have the secret to fixing it. So I've been using this brand for about 3.5 years now. And I feel like I've shown you guys before. Maybe I've even talked about it, but it's called Shave Secret. It's literally just a little oil. I got it from this random, like, I don't even know. They were just some random like booth at an event and they were selling it, whatever. And it's just this oil. You put it on after you shave. You put it on the area. Like I did put it on before bed. Next day, it's all gone.
Whoa.
Like not even like a
Oh.
trace of it. So it's like you obviously have it that day and I'll be like, fuck, there's like a rash. I can tell. Put that shit on. Next day, I'm like completely fine.
Wow.
Damn.
So, but if you don't like have that, my like
Dupe?
no, not even like dupe, but just like what you can try to do to prevent it, I guess, is like now I make sure after a workout, I just change into pants, like change into other
Mhm.
shit. Cause if I'm sitting in that shit, I know it's going to get really bad. And same with like jeans, like I'll just try and bring other outfits. So I know if I'm going to be sweating, I'm like changing it up or else
Yeah.
I'm going to have like rashes everywhere. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just from being sweaty. But I don't know. Have you
That's-
guys ever experienced that before?
That's definitely why I get acne.
Yeah.
Because I'm just constant sweat.
right. And you're not like cleaning it off
No,
properly.
exactly. But I've definitely
Yeah.
struggled with butt acne before.
For
first time.
strawberry skin too.
Yeah, because like I've
Mhm.
seen it obviously on people like whatever, even if they just like had it, and I was just like, oh, like I've never had that before. Like I wonder how you get it, but I swear, at least from my experience, it's just from like sitting in my sweat for
Mhm.
way too long.
Maybe you get heat rush.
Yeah, like that too, exactly. So, but yeah, so
Yeah.
that's Shave Secret. This isn't an ad, but like
so
sponsored.
where
Like,
do you
that's
buy
the
Shave
shit.
Secret?
I just buy it online and they just like ship it to you. Like I think
And
you can get
what-
it on Amazon too.
Okay,
I'm
sweet.
getting some of that.
Honestly, it's so, and even just like genuine, like general razor bumps, like I put it on my armpits, like I put it everywhere, and it prevents all of it. So,
Ooh,
and if you
okay.
get-
and
like-
your skin looks very nice.
It
thank
does
you.
look
Yeah,
really
like that's what I
nice.
use. Honestly, it's like really good shit. So definitely
Cool.
try it out. Yeah. That's my,
G
Yeah.
always putting us on the good
I'm
shit.
telling you
Yeah.
guys. If it works, I'm
also,
gonna tell you.
After a workout, what I've like forced myself to do is take a wipe.
Yeah.
But when you work out in the morning or something, like wash your face right
Wash
after.
it.
Yep.
Be-
Yeah.
Especially wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But your skin looks pretty fucking fantastic
Yeah.
for doing that.
Thanks.
too.
I mean,
really
I'm wearing makeup, but
Oh
Yes.
I was just waiting. Okay, I have another question for you guys. Do you find that pH balancing soap actually works for you?
Never used that.
Never tried it.
Okay, well, me with my fucking yeasty vag over here. Okay, there's a ton of brands. You have to be really,
Wow.
really careful about what you use. Like, you want non-scented, just something that's gonna, you
Mhm.
just wash the outside with. That's it. Because I find that's like, well, obviously you're sweating. That throws all your shit off.
Mhm.
I use, what is it called? I will have to look into that. But tons, they have tons at the like pharmacy. Just make sure pH balancing, no scent, and usually within a couple of days it'll help balance your pH, and then we're all good again.
That's fantastic.
I use it like mostly when I have like a yeast infection, and it'll help. But you can do it like without one. Just if you feel a little funky, you just,
There you go. A little
There you
spritz.
go.
Yeah.
I can't believe you guys haven't. Used
I
it
need
before.
to.
Yeah.
Like I've this heat,
Mhm.
36 degrees, my pussy, I'm getting like I'm going to be having lots of sex this summer. It can't.
Yeah.
It can't be an issue.
And
Yeah.
people can throw off your pH too.
Mhm.
Like fucking somebody and their shit isn't clean, or like a
Mhm.
toy or something like that can just mess you right up.
Yeah.
I've done that before. You're
I-
not cleaning a toy,
I've
and
done
Yeah.
that with the penguin.
Yep.
That penguin.
Side note,
Yeah.
I had my backpack stolen.
Oh.
In it
Alright.
was a lot of other things.
The penguin?
The penguin was in my
Aw.
fucking backpack.
That's fucked up.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. I'm buying another one
Yeah.
because
Whoever stole that bag must have had the best day ever.
they. I can't even explain all the things that were in it, but whatever.
Mhm.
This
We
is-
know your pain.
Yeah.
This doesn't have to go in the pod, but I'm just sharing because this is perfect for your thing. Adam and Eve, if you use the code Trish, you can get 50% off anything and free shipping. And there's Wandy on there, Penguin, Satisfy
Get
Pro,
Wandy right
On
now.
where?
anything on adamandeve.com. And if you
Okay.
use the code Trish, it's just like Trisha Paytas thing.
Okay, I'm
whatever. But
putting
yeah,
this in our group
50%
chat.
off one item and free shipping. So just order one thing at a time. There's this DJ and his name's Marshmallow. We all
Yeah.
know who he is. We're just vibing with it. So his real or his old alias or whatever was called .com. And this guy posted a photo and he looked really, really good. Like fuckable, like would go on a date. But then here we go, guys. You're on a date with Marshmallow. You're about to have sex. You put the helmet on, right?
Right?
Here's the scenarios that I was thinking of in my mind. So like he has the helmet on and then he lights the helmet. Like, the lights start going in the helmet.
Yeah.
And that's my cue of like, we're fucking.
Yeah.
We start fucking. And like he's hitting it from the back and like the helmet's on, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like my turn to like dom him and I
Yeah.
I had the helmet on, but then I was like, okay, this is cool. I could be riding him. I'm pegging him with the helmet on.
Oh, that's a sight I want to see.
And always on beat, you know?
Yeah.
To his own music.
To his own music, and it's just like funny. Like it's a
Yeah.
great time. So like, what would you guys do? Like, helmet or no helmet?
I'd have to.
Helmet.
Oh yeah,
Helmet.
yeah,
Definitely.
a helmet because like we know we're not gonna fall in love.
No, we're
You
just there to
know?
have a good
So it's gonna
time.
be like, let's fucking do this.
Mhm.
I know. And it's like not that he's not hot enough to like have the helmet off. It's just like that's where we could switch. So then I can see him, but I have the helmet on.
Yeah.
Whereas,
It's too much of an opportunity to pass up at this point.
Mhm.
Exactly.
You're like vibing at dinner. You're like,
yeah.
so when do you put the helmet on?
So where it's in a fucking vault. It's like that.
No, you grab his throat, open your mouth.
Honey, where is my super suit?
Oh,
my god.
too good.
So sound off below. Are you wearing the helmet or not?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Let us know.
I feel like you can't miss that opportunity.
you can't.
No.
Because,
and
yeah.
you'd have to demand it.
Mhm.
You
Like-
have to. That's what I mean. Like the roles get switched with the helmet on. It brings a different energy to the room.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. Because like we know we also want to wear the helmet.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like the first scenario was like, okay, he wears the helmet. It's funny. It's a hee hee ha ha. Like things are good. But like, I want to wear it too.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Like a tap in scenario.
Oh,
Mhm.
totally. And you're in it when you have the helmet on.
Yeah. Oh, it's probably mad sweaty in there.
Oh, it's so
So
hot. Back to the thing, baby powdering it. Like
yeah.
you take it off, you're like,
Yeah, you're like tapping out.
Eyelashes down to your
It's hard to
chin.
breathe. Eyelashes on the outside.
literally.
Yeah.
Well,
Food for thought.
Yeah, that's what I
Good
mean.
thought.
Like, this is
Marshall,
what keeps me up at night.
if you see this, hit us up.
Yeah, .com. Like you could have an order as long as we can all wear the helmet.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
pass around the
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh,
Well, thanks,
Well,
guys. Subscribe, like our shit. Follow our
Please.
TikTok. Shit
Yeah.
got taken down.
Yeah.
But
Support.
yeah. Share our podcast. That would be greatly appreciated.
And email or DM us if you ever have questions for us because we love answering them. We like to hear
Yeah.
ourselves talk.
And buy Emilee's book.
and
Yeah,
buy
buy my ebook.
Link is in the description.
Yeah.
And